Where we're heading is extremely grim. So we have to brace ourselves for what's coming.
There are still many secrets.
The water on the base was contaminated, hence all the dead babies. Oh, shit.
These toxic chemicals are in the blood of my people.
They have littered our land with bombs.
Fire in the hole!
We used to have a lot of animals. Just keep quiet. Do you hear a bird?
The United States military is the #1 polluter in the world.
I have not authorized this.
The military is untouchable.
Let me take a look at the picture.
They consider themselves above the law.
They're filming us.
The military being the single largest consumer of fossil fuels on the planet, how can they be given a free pass?
The emissions from the military should be exempt. Do you agree with that?
I want to say thank you to our National Guard.
We must stop this violent death machine if we want to survive on this earth.
The ships, the guns, the planes, this is the greatest assembly of power that the world has ever seen. And we haven't finished yet.
Wow, we all take a kind of more than one deep breath after watching that movie. We did ask Abby if she'd be available to stream in for Q&A tonight. She's on a kind of worldwide tour right now with the film. However, she did record a message for us. So Catherine is going to play that right now. It's only a couple minutes, and then we can turn the lights on, and Justin will handle some Q&A.
Really, really appreciate it. You guys are among the first people who have actually seen the film. This is a 5-year project, and you know, it's a lot to process. It's a lot of trauma to unpack of what these people have done to us and have done to the planet. But we're not going to go down without a fight. We're not going to let these parasitic billionaires rob our future and rob our children's future without a fight. So this film that you just watched is an intervention in the environmental movement. It's a tool to action. It's a tool for organizing, for movement building. It's a one-stop shop so everyone can sit down and absorb just the totality of this problem, because it's an issue that no one wants to face, but I think it's about time that we did face it and organize accordingly, because things are happening very quickly, and the horrific chauvinist, imperialist nature of US militarism has reared its ugly face with Trump, and it's never been more laid bare and more exposed. So we're in or out. Are we in or out? Do we want a habitable future? Do we want our species to survive? I care about the environment. That's what drove me into my anti-imperialist activism and journalism. I'm an advocacy journalist, and I wanted to prove the thesis that I know to be true. And I'm sick of being gaslit and lied to. And the thing is, the truth will set us free. So take the truth, let it empower and embolden you, and liberate you. Because they don't want us to know this, even though it's the most obvious thing right in front of our faces. So please, I need your help. This film's not going to get on Netflix. This is not going to have mainstream recognition or distribution at all. This needs to be independently distributed, grassroots spread. This is the antithesis of how documentaries are made, and why? Because they're not marketable. So I need your help. I need reviews. I need you guys to get out word of mouth and help me organize this thing, so everyone in the world, every American certainly, can understand their role in this problem and how this problem really lies on our shoulders. We are the babies, the children of the empire. The rest of the world's waiting for us to act and to save us from ourselves. Thank you so much, you guys. Really appreciate it. Free Palestine.
Thank you all so much again for being here this evening. I know I said in the beginning it was going to be pretty intense. It was intense. But did anyone think of any thoughts about solutions or local issues related to militarism that you're aware of that we might want to think about and address? Kathy?
Can you get this to children in the public school system?
Can we get it to children in the public school system?
With the Veterans for Peace, teach to the kids so that they won't enlist. If nobody's enlisting, maybe a little more will stop.
Maybe they'll start to draft, and then everyone will have some skin in the game, and then
people will be
angry about it. Exactly. Yeah.
You either go to prison or you commit crimes for the country. So that's the evil choice.
Some parts of Veterans for Peace, exactly. Some parts of Veterans for Peace are in schools. In different parts in Chicago, they're really in there. They've won some fights to get military recruiters out of schools.
Yeah.
So it is possible. And I think we could screen this in high school, probably. It's a good idea. Thank you. Chris.
Well, of course, we have a witness here locally because of Fort Ord, and they're still cleaning that up. So that's an ongoing legacy for that's going to last many more decades, I'm afraid.
Fort Ord, yes.
I know
yes.
that in Fort Hunter Liggett they're using depleted uranium. So if anybody were to work in those forests, you might not want to eat the meat.
Thank you for sharing.
The guys down there, they want to train the military guys on how to handle the depleted uranium explosives, and they are using them.
Thank you for that.
They've been doing it for a couple of decades.
I did not know that. Thank you for sharing. I'll note that down on our website.
I talked to a man he's retired. He was a Parks Department head, and that's how he mentioned it accidentally and clammed up when I appeared shocked.
Good thing you were there. On the Fort Ord, I was just talking to Tony over here, and he was telling me right on top of General Jim Moore, they used to spray PFAS. Or can you say it one more time, Tony?
If I'm not mistaken, they used to train right there where, south of where the fire station is. There used to be like a Burger King there, and they used to train there. So I know that, sir. I don't know if the site's ever been cleaned up, but they used to train to put out aircraft fires there.
So we should find out if it was cleaned up and tested in there, and if it wasn't cleaned up, let's get them to clean it up if we can. Sydney?
On Fridays and on Saturdays when we have our regular window of the day rallies, protests, I'd like to say, refuse militarism, watch Earth's Greatest Enemy, a film, and just have it, with our, because, and maybe keep doing that for several weeks, because there are a lot of people who go by and see what our signage is, and we can change it every week, or even, how we do that.
Thank you for offering.
So,
That
yeah.
sounds great.
Yeah, it requires more letters, so.
Lynn?
Compass.
That sounds great.
So I think that's a great idea, but how long has this been out now?
Since June last year, or July.
Almost
Last year,
about a
they've been starting
yeah.
to screen it. They've been doing it around the country in a tour.
So from what I've heard, either NPR or the public broadcasting, PBS, has lost all federal funding now. Maybe we could get it on PBS. Maybe they could show it now if they have no more federal funding anyway. We can just give them a lot of money.
Hadn't thought of that. That sounds great. We can try it.
I mean, there's our local NPR station, KZU.
Yes.
That has I think they just moved and they just redid their studios, but they do features around Monterey County on different important issues, and I think this would certainly be something that they might be
cover
willing
it.
to talk about and to feature.
Great idea. Local NPR station, she was mentioning, might be interested to write a piece on it. We can reach out and see if we can get them to cover. Good idea. Thank you. Any other ideas? Sylvia?
Yes. I have 2 granddaughters that are in the military. I really would like them to be able to watch it. How easy is it for me to get a copy?
But if there's opportunities to have groups of people come together, you can work through us to make those arrangements.
Yeah, down at Vandenberg Air Force Base, they've been shooting off weapons, and McGregor Eddie has gone down there, Lynn Hamilton, and has gone down there, and when McGregor goes down there, it doesn't get a lot of publicity, but she's there and she's speaking out against what they're doing down there, shooting off, I don't know if they're warheads or what they are, but they go into the ocean and cause more pollution.
That's right. Thanks for the reminder about our hardcore activists and Lynn being here. Thank you so much for all your guys' work that you guys do up there in Vandenberg. Can I get her real quick?
About the cop cities that they mentioned somewhere towards the end of the film, I know there's a bunch of them locally that are either proposed or in process, and they, like for example, in Mountain View, there's one that like the city council has voted on, but those are popping up everywhere. So finding out about those, and there's like a map. There's a map online for the cop cities that are proposed to be able to oppose them.
Thank you for bringing that up. Did not know that. I don't know if we have any in Monterey. Does anyone know if we have any cop cities in Monterey?
Yeah, Fort Ord does.
Fort Ord does?
It's been there for years.
Gotcha. Wow, that's really good information. We are documenting this too, so I'm going to write this down, make sure we share some information.
I just wanted to say that the closest big military contract company is Lockheed. It's in Sunnyvale, quite close. So, and there is a group that goes once a month, and we can join them. I have a little information and contact with them. So I would love someone to join me, and I'm trying to get there, you know, at least every month or two.
Excellent. Thank you for bringing that up, Lynn. I'll join you. What are you going next?
I don't know.
Let me know.
What about the Lighthouse Cinema?
Yes?
Where we showed.
Oh, that was the first one that we showed. We did show this
You showed it
like
at the Lighthouse?
about 8 months ago, I think. Yeah, we showed it at Lighthouse. And then that was at the very beginning of the tour, as they were starting it, and then it came full circle, and we brought it back again. So we can do it more often, actually. In schools or in public, just let us know. We're happy to help set it up.
Did you think this, the one you saw 8 months ago was like 4 hours long? Do you think this version was better or about the same?
This one, it wasn't too much or too little. It was just about right amount of information. So I watched a cut of it that was almost 4 hours long.
That's too long. We have an intermission.
We had a little intermission. Yeah. So that was much better and very informative still. It gets the point. Well, Harry, you want to close it?
Well, just a few points. I don't need that. Just a few points. I'm part of the National Project of Veterans for Peace, Climate, Crisis, and Militarism. So there's newspapers back there and these little brochures to give you more information about that.
On Monday, I'm joining a couple hundred veterans that are going to be at Capitol Hill protesting. And so keep an eye out for that. Thank you all. Have a great evening.